Woo. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to my kitchen. My name is Victoria and today I'm going to be showing you what I picked up at Trader Joe's. I spent a little more than I usually would grocery shopping, but I think this will last us a long time. I wanted to see what all fall things they had. I've been watching people on Instagram and YouTube go through their fall hauls of Trader Joe's products and I've been very excited to try it myself. You can tell I am dressed in the spirit of all things fall and all things pumpkin. I was actually surprised they really had decorated in the store too. And they had a lot more pumpkins than I was expecting, so I picked up some small gourds. I will show you those in a second. So with that, let's get into showing you what I have. Let's taste test something. This is organic pumpkin spice granola bar. I'm very excited to try it. I love granola, I like pumpkin spice, and I like chocolate, so I mean, it should be good. It smells interesting. It comes in pieces like this size. I'm just gonna break it. It's fine. It'll take me a long time to eat it. It's pretty rich, just that one piece of a piece. Very rich dark chocolate. Okay, I need to get this in the freezer, so I'm glad this is toward the top. I got the French vanilla ice cream. It's not, my camera's not foggy. This is just covered in ice still. I've had this before, it's really good. I'm wanting to make an apple crisp sometime this week or weekend, so this will be perfect for that. And then I've heard that this is really good, these pumpkin rolls from Trader Joe's, so I'm excited to try them. I love cinnamon roll kind of thing. I got some pumpkin cream cheese spread that I got some pumpkin bagels to have on. That just sounded like a nice little fall treat. This butternut squash mac and cheese, if you just asked me whether that would be good, I would think no, but I've heard nothing but good things about it, so I'm excited to try it. I don't know, I love the butternut squash ravioli, but we don't, I guess we have Parmesan with that, so. It's butternut squash puree and a blend of Gouda, cheddar, and Parmesan cheese. So, I mean, since I like the ravioli, I would think I would like this, I guess. We ended up sharing this for lunch today, and the flavor was not at all what I expected. It was better than I expected, actually, but it was quite spicy, and there was a flavor I couldn't tell what it was until I looked at the package, and I think I was picking up on the mustard that's in it, which was very unexpected. Like I said, it was good. Probably wouldn't buy it again, though, but I can see why people like it. I've heard good things about these pumpkin spice Madeleines. I've never had a Madeleine that I can remember, so I'm gonna try that now. Whoa. Oh my gosh, okay, well just a piece of this one came off. That's good. It's really buttery and very spicy, very pumpkin-y. It's a lot more flavorful than I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be a very light kind of cakey cookie, but it is a cakey cookie and it's very moist. But very flavorful, very dense and flavorful. So I'm actually just gonna have that little piece of it since I'm sampling multiple things. I picked up some pumpkin pancake and waffle mix, and I think I got that mostly because I wanted to have something to try the maple butter on that I got, which I'll show you whenever I find it. So my favorite purchase from today are these gourds, and I walked into the store past the gourds, said I don't need them, and then I immediately, as soon as I got inside, was like, I need them. And I turned around and went and got more than I'd like to admit. So each of these little buddies was 69 cents, and that's probably why I couldn't help myself. I was like, they're so cute and they're so cheap. So I got a little white one, a little orange one, different shaped little white one. This guy, who I hesitated to get, but also he was so unique and had so many different colors to him that I thought he really needed a home, and my home should be his home. Also, he has these two bulges, and they kind of look like eyes, and I kind of want to decorate him, like give him wings or something like this. Lay him down, give him wings. Wouldn't that be cute? I don't know. And then these two guys, pretty funny looking. Wait, I'm missing one. Hang on. Aha, here he is. This is the other one. This is the biggest one I bought. This one was a little over $1, I think $1.29, but that's still so cheap, and he's so cute. I love him so much. None of those are a necessity. I'm not eating those, but they were so cute I couldn't stop myself, so. I guess it's kind of like the effect of the Target dollar spot or going to Dollar Tree or something. You're like, oh, they're so cheap, and then you just buy too many of them. Okay, if you watched my last Trader Joe's haul, I have tried these before, so I'm not gonna open them right now, but these are very good. Sweet potato tortilla chips. They taste just like tortilla chips, but also taste like sweet potatoes. So exactly what you'd probably expect, but they are good. And I made chili the other day, and these were actually pretty good with the chili too. Does anybody else have that happen where you bake a thing of chili and you kind of just want to eat it as a bowl, but you kind of want it with some rice, you kind of want it with some crackers, you kind of want it with some cheese and tortilla chips? So I end up just like very slowly eating my bowl of chili as I sample little different things with it. This is another item I was super excited to try that I had seen on Instagram. It says maple flavored with other natural flavors and sea salt kettle corn. And I love kettle corn. And they had a good, I think it was maple popcorn. Maybe they always have it at Epcot outside Canada. Very good. I'm trying to taste the maple. Eats entire bag trying to figure out whether I can taste the maple. It's really good. I don't really taste maple much. It tastes a little different than regular kettle corn, so I guess maybe that's the maple, but it doesn't taste like maple syrup to me, which I'm honestly kind of glad. I'm not huge on maple syrup, so these are very good though. Okay, I just finished filming that video and I just realized what that popcorn tastes like. It tastes exactly like popcorn balls, just like the pre-packaged ones from the store around Halloween. I had another bite when I was done filming and I'm like, yep, it tastes like my childhood. All right, thanks for watching. Actually, keep watching. There's more video. There's more items. These are the pumpkin spice bagels that I got to have pumpkin cream cheese on. I guess I'll try that real quick. So I'm being very uncouth right now and I just ripped off a piece of bagel and I'm gonna toast that real quick to have with some cream cheese spread. Does anybody else have these ice cream spoons and use them for literally everything? Like, ow, this is really hot. Sorry, I'm holding the hot bagel. I'm gonna get a plate. Okay, set that down. But does anybody else have these? These are amazing. If you don't have them, you should get some. They're like flat across the top. I first used these at a friend's house in Germany. And so I think they're just made for like getting into hard ice cream. But I use these for peanut butter and everything because you got the scoop factor of a spoon with a wider thing than a knife would have, but then you have the spreading factor of a knife because it's pretty flat. So I just use these for everything. I'm gonna use it to spread the cream cheese. That's what that whole tangent was about. Okay, that is some thick cream cheese. She is very thick. Oh, it's not gonna focus, but trust me, it's thick. And we're gonna spread it on. Yeah, thumbnail, instead of having like actual products that showcased in the thumbnail, it's just gonna be me like that's good. Yeah, I approve this message. I'm glad I got those because it's a nice way to have a slightly sweet pumpkin treat without it being super overly sweet like those cereals and other various pumpkin things I've tried that are like sugar. This is a sweet but less sweet experience that is justifiable to have for breakfast. I mean, eat whatever you want for breakfast, but this won't make my blood sugar spike up really fast. Okay, so this one I'm really excited to try because I really like the pumpkin slims that not slims, the regular pretzel pieces that I have from Big Lots. I've just learned that apparently this camera times out after you record for too long. Weird, I don't know. Anyways, I like the white chocolate covered pretzels that I get from Big Lots around Halloween time. And these are pumpkin spice pretzel slims with crushed pumpkin spice pumpkin seeds. So all the pumpkin. These smell like Trader Joe's. Like, if you've been to a Trader Joe's, you know the smell. If you haven't, then I don't know, go to Trader Joe's, get these, open the bag. They smell exactly like the inside of the store. That's really weird. That's funny. It's not actually supposed to look like a pumpkin, but because those two were attached and I bit that piece off, it kind of looks like it has a pumpkin stem. That's cute. I still think I like the Big Lots ones better, but I like these well too, so. All right, so then I saw these pumpkin chocolate chunk oatmeal cookie mix, and I'm really curious. I'm not actually sure that this sounds good, but I decided to get it anyways because I love chocolate, I like pumpkin, and I love oatmeal cookies. Together, we'll see. When I was checking out, my cashier actually commented on these. She's like, I've been curious. I'm not really sure whether I'd like these or not, and we agreed that we like all three things, but together, we'll see. So watch the rest of my videos, make sure you subscribe so that when I try these eventually, I will let you know in another video how they work. I would taste test them here for you, but they're not ready-made. Like, you have to mix egg and butter and whatnot into them. This squash, I felt weird putting in my cart with the other squash because I know that squash can't talk to each other, but if they would, I have a feeling they'd be like, I'm so excited to decorate, and this one would be like shaking, you know, because I'm gonna eat this one. I'll link it in the description box if I can find the recipe again. I used to get the Misfits Market boxes, and I had a delicata squash come, and I'd never made delicata squash before, so I looked up a recipe, and it used like rosemary and some other spices that I had on my spice rack but never used, so I was like, well, why not? So then it was really good, and this year I decided to buy one so that I could like have my annual use of those spices that I never use. Okay, and then we have maple butter, which actually I will open and try a little bit of. I'm kind of interested to see whether I like that, because sadly I prefer the taste of artificial maple syrup to actual pure maple syrup, but maybe the whipped will change my mind, and if not, hopefully on the pancakes it's good. But if you go to buy this, just be aware, like every single package was sticky on the outside. So, but the weird thing is it's also, I don't feel like it was sticky from syrup. It looks like there used to be a label on the back, and like that's what the sticky residue was from. So don't know what that's about. Then I picked up apple cider fruit spread and pumpkin butter. And there wasn't a thing that said how much these cost. So let me see what they cost. Okay, so the apple cider butter is $3.49. Well, it's not even butter. It's called a jam, but I'm thinking it's gonna be like apple butter. Is that a thing everywhere, or is that just a southern thing? And then pumpkin butter, I was like, I don't know, but it was only $2.29, so it's worth a shot. I don't know, I can't just have a spoonful of jam, so we're just gonna see what these taste like with a little spoonful. With my ice cream spoons. Let this not be a salsa thing like last time. Okay, yeah, just opened it. So pumpkin butter smells like apple butter, but pumpkin, if that makes sense. If you know, you know. If you don't know, then that's what it is. Okay, here we go. I'm just taking the most delicate little bit because I don't want a whole spoonful of pumpkin butter. Surprisingly good. Which is weird that I bought it thinking it might not be good, but I think this will actually be good on the bagels also. Not like with the cream cheese probably, but instead of. I mean, heck, together they'd probably be good, but that's too much topping. Also, don't worry, I'm not using the same spoon for each of these things. I have the apple cider fruit spread. Pop. It kind of smells actually less like apple butter than I thought it might. It's definitely more of a jelly consistency than an apple butter consistency. I'm just gonna like, I guess, kind of coat the spoon in a thin layer of it this time. That's really sweet. It is very good, and it does taste like apple cider. It does not taste like apple butter, so I was wrong on that front. The pumpkin butter is closer to apple butter than this is, but this is good. I will eat this. Honestly, I feel like you could use this any way that you would use normal like jam, so that'll be good. Can anybody else just like not handle sticky stuff? Like I just touched the back of this where it's sticky and I'm like, ugh, I don't know why. Sticky stuff is, it's a no from me. Oh my gosh, I just took a whiff of this and it's so strong. It smells kind of like creme brulee, and there's like just melted maple syrup sitting in the top of it, but let's try this, I guess. I'm kind of nervous about this, I'm not gonna lie. It just looks so weird. Okay, so that's all I'm trying. Woo! Okay, it's not bad. I think it'll be good on pancakes, but I don't know what I expected. It's literally just maple syrup, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, just organic maple syrup. Woo! Yep. It'll be good on something. Don't eat it by the spoonful though. We have bananas and some spring mix. Got some blueberries, mozzarella. I've never actually had this kind of mozzarella before where it's in a ball. I mean, I think I've had it at restaurants and stuff, but I've never bought this kind. So I'm excited to tear it up, and I bought some tomatoes that I'll show you in a second to have with that on some toasted sourdough or with that salad mix. I think that sounds good with some balsamic vinegar. And then I got some brie cheese. My friend had this the other day. I hadn't had brie in a really long time and I loved it, and now I wanted another one. So I got the brie. I got this out of the freezer section. I think I've seen that this is good. Creamy spinach and artichoke dip. So I'm excited to try that. I love spinach and artichoke dip, and I have some tortilla chips too that I can eat that with. So I will have to try that later. These are I think they're Roma tomatoes. I didn't used to like tomatoes and I still don't love them, but in certain things they're okay. So I got these little ones. Then I got some organic strawberries, frozen. I used to buy strawberries and cut them up and freeze them myself, but this is like the same price and it's so much faster. So got these for smoothies. And then I got some vegetable gyoza. I had heard really good things about the gyoza at Trader Joe's and I really loved the pot stickers. I really loved the chicken ones I had, but I don't know, I'm just kind of weird with having chicken and meat and things like that. I'd rather just have it vegetable. This was in a different package, so hopefully they're just as good. But like, I mean, the packaging of the other ones is clear and has a different label and all. So I hope that they're the same flavorings because I really liked the others, but I wanted to try these. This, I'm pretty sure, is far and away the most expensive thing I got, and it was still only $14.39, and this will be a nice dinner for Aaron and I. We like to have salmon like once a week, and so I got it from Trader Joe's this time, so it's, I guess, a little more expensive than what I usually get at Publix, but not much. Edamame that I can steam, and some shredded potato hash browns, because there have been a few times recently where I've wanted to go out for breakfast just because I wanted hash browns. If that's the only thing I'm really wanting out, I should just have it at home. This is not a full item, but these sunflower seed butter cups, I've heard good things about those. I'm gonna try a little bite of that. So wow, this is a very dark looking chocolate. This one's as black as my shirt. So. I'm trying to taste the sunflower butter. I guess I've never had sunflower butter. I've had sunflower seeds and they have a distinct flavor, but not a very like strong one. I'm really just getting like the texture of the creamy center and not much of a flavor personally, but it's good. But yeah, that one bite that's good for now. That's very, I don't know. I'm not, can't handle that much dark chocolate at one time. I'm excited to try these. This is Murasake sweet potato chips. And I think these are from like those Japanese purple potatoes. I'm not actually, the inside of that one doesn't look purple. I don't know. I mean, the outside is purple, but I'm used to sweet potatoes that are purple having purple on the inside. Maybe that's what the ube craze was. I don't know. Anyways, let's try this. Smells good. So here's a piece of one. Those are interesting. They taste almost just like a normal potato chip, but then slightly like a sweet potato chip. So nice balance. I like it. I'm happy with it. I mentioned earlier I didn't used to like tomatoes. I also don't usually like raw onion. I love them cooked, but raw I just can't do it. But I had a gyro the other day. I started to pick it off and then I decided to try one. And I tried it, and for some reason a raw red onion to me tastes just like a deep fried like onion ring. It was so good. I got some oyster crackers to have with the chili. And I picked up a pink lady apple and a bigger Granny Smith. I have some small ones, but I wasn't sure if that was gonna be enough, so figured I could add these for making that apple crisp. The only thing that I didn't get that I wanted to get was the pumpkin ginger hold the cones. I've never had any of their hold the cones, but those were out, so I couldn't get them, and I was like, okay, it's not meant to be. I'm gonna get the vanilla for the crisp and call it a day. All right, so that is all that I have for you today, or for me today. I hope you enjoyed seeing what they had at Trader Joe's. Only thing I wouldn't recommend is honestly that granola bark, but I don't know. It kind of reminds me of those Christmas cookies that are like a really strong kind of gingery flavor, which I love ginger, but like, that's just too much of something. I don't know, I can't place it, but somebody will enjoy those and it's just not me. If you liked this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will be happy to show you my future Trader Joe's hauls and other various Disney and craziness, me being goofy. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a happy fall and a happy shopping trip if you're going to Trader Joe's, and let me know in the comments what your favorite fall item at Trader Joe's is, or which one you want to try if you are tragically not by a Trader Joe's like I was not for the first 20 years of my life. 22 years of my life? I don't know. I'm 24. I've moved a lot. Okay. Thanks for watching. Bye.